Hello guys, we are back with another video and we're going to tell you a story about my shin pads. So I wore my shin pads and then after that we couldn't find it because I lost one, but the other one we still have. If so, that can be for spare if you lose one.
And if you find the other one.
Yeah.
So these were what shin pads? G-form ones.
G-form.
So we had to buy some more, didn't we?
Mhm.
And because you didn't have a match on Saturday, today.
Yeah.
Why?
Because it was waterlogged.
Let me just show you one reason we bought those boots. Let me just show the boots to everyone. 1 second. So because the weather's getting a bit wetter and the grass is getting wet, we bought these. These are the, which ones? The
Phantom Visions.
Nike Phantom Vision. Ghost laces, really great. And with metal studs because they're what type of boot?
Soft ground.
Soft ground. So we bought these, and last year, what did we buy? We bought some 18.3 Predators, didn't we?
Yeah.
And you never wore them because every single match got
Waterlogged.
not every single match, but the matches got waterlogged, so you didn't get to wear them when the ground was soft. So I'm hoping we're going to wear them because we got kind of all excited, wore them, tried them on, and took the label off. And I think this was from Pro Direct Sport, which we got these in this package in here from as well. And they only accept returns after a certain period of time, I think a month or so. So, you know, we're gonna just have to hopefully get to wear them because they are lovely boots. They're not elite, they're not pro because they don't come in your size. Your size 2 to 1.5 we got for these. You're actually size 2 Clarks, but you're 1.5 because when we tried them in Sports Direct, they were too big to 2.
Yeah.
We went for 1.5. 1.5 still gets some bigger room, so at the front for some growing, and they felt quite snug. And the ghost lace and everything fits quite snugly and nicely. And how did you feel? Did you feel compared to your Predator 18.1s? How did you feel these compare? Better. Okay, that's quite a statement because those really fit snugly on you. So those are that's the story about that. Now the story about this, that's why you didn't have a match because the pitch was waterlogged, and that's a bit of a problem because we're going to have to wear them. So what we got in here then? Should we open it?
Okay.
So go that side. Open that side. To it. Give it some wellies. So you didn't get to wear these, we didn't open them, so I thought let's do it. Go on, pull it. Be careful, you're going to squash the packaging, it doesn't matter because we're not going to exactly return it. So there, you pull them out. So what we got? Show it.
The same ones.
The same ones, G-form. Shin pad. Now, these shin pads, there's got something written here. Should we show them? It says, okay. What does it say about? So it's quite a lot. It says here. So what does it say? Flexible,
lightweight,
breathable,
stays in place, low. Profile.
Big boot bonus. What is this? Machine
washable.
and industry certified. So they're flexible. So we're going to get them out. I know this is the packaging. It's quite nice packaging, cardboard. You're not going to keep the packaging at the end of the day, but got the right one. Yeah. So there. And do you want to open that bit? Just pull it. This is good. So it's got no. Wait. This is on. So that's that. Did it in here, this bit here, this squishy, press it, squishy, foam. It's like foam, but it's more than foam. What it does here it says how it works. So if you can read, if you see that, it says how it works. So read this, how it works. Molecules in the foam slightly repel each other, making the material soft and flexible. Upon impact, molecules instantly bind together to absorb and redistribute the energy. I mean, the energy spreads. Instead of going onto your shin, it spreads. The molecules return to the original shape, flexible shape. So they're yellow ones. These are black ones. Stop messing with that. So that's packaging. So we're going to get that now. One important thing to bear in mind: how old are you?
I am
just turned.
I'm just turned 9.
Just turned 9. So you're not a big 9. You're a reasonable size 9. And these are, bear this in mind, please. Go and contact. If you ever decide to buy these, contact. Who should I contact directly?
G-Form.
Contact G-Form directly because the sizing is a bit strange. Because you are 9 and this is a youth compact. Yeah, here we go. So here it says here what Youth Pro S compact shin guards, and these are for a 9-year-old or an 8 and a bit or 9-year-old. Large. I can't do this because I think just read it. Yeah, it's sideways. Large or stroke XL. If you get small, then be really small because these fit you perfectly, don't they? So do you want to get them out? We know these fit perfectly because these are exactly the ones that he lost. One of them, so I had to buy them again. And it's an expensive loss, isn't it? Because how much did these cost us? £35. Which is very expensive for shin pads. However, they are great. So you can kind of press. Show everyone what you do. Press. It's squishy. Squishy. Press it in. Dig it in. Dig your finger in. You can dig your finger into these, and it's rubbery. And you've got this sleeve, kind of compression sleeve that fits around the leg, and you can wash them in the washing machine. So the previous ones. What happened to the previous ones when you washed them?
These bits came off, the writing inside.
Okay, so the writing here, G-Form, on the back of the sleeve. This sits on your front, and this is at the back of your car, your calf, and then you've the calf muscle, and then you've got this kind of label inside that tells you exactly that you can. Oh, here we go. You can wash it at 40. It said do not do some certain things, but it tells you what they are. 82% nylon, 80% spandex. Care instructions: machine, wash warm, and line dry. Do not dry them in a tumble dryer, whatever you do. So these bits came off, but it didn't affect the performance, did it? It doesn't really. And they were in good condition. You had them for a long time. I'm not sure when we did the video. If you check his YouTube channel, which what?
Is Awesome boy.
Awesome kid.
Awesome kid YouTuber.
Awesome kid YouTuber. Doesn't know your channel. That's not very good. And there'll be a video on when you originally got these and when you tried them on. So they are flexible. They don't crack. They haven't broken. This elastic hasn't gone. They're very. How do they feel? I've got the adult version. Very snug, very comfortable. Far better than those hard ones. And because you have ankle. You can buy ankle protection, but with having these kind of sock type boots, which you've got, and you've also got the predators of a sock. Although they don't provide ankle protection as such, there's something there to kind of protect it. G-Form did ankle protection, but I've looked. I'm not sure about sizing. So because you don't want it to feel bulky there, do you? So these provide a bit of protection. Normally on other shin pads, you've got this ankle bit, elasticated ankle bit, makes it a bit bulky. But these aren't bulky at all. They're quite comfortable. They look really nice. This colour design, but no. Does it matter if these are pink, purple, orange? Doesn't matter.
The sock will just cover it.
The sock's going to cover it, so it won't be visible. And you could always wear them over the sock, but it looked weird. And they had black socks because it blend in. But you wear them underneath. They're comfortable. What did your brother say about them? Your brother had a bit of an issue with them because he said when they're putting the sock on. When he's putting these socks on, it was
too Like,
No, it's kind of moving.
yeah.
He said moving up. That's an issue he had. I'm not sure if that's still an issue. We'll have to ask him. He's not here at the moment, so I don't think he's not mentioned it. But sometimes I suppose it could be something to bear in mind that they move up. Have you had people? I've got to ask you. Have you had people kick you on the shin over these shin? No, you've not had no tackles like that.
No, just like on the foot.
But you've not had anyone catch you on the shin during all your matches. You must have someone.
Yeah.
So how does it feel?
Good.
No, well, obviously you don't feel good getting kicked on the shin, but how does it feel with these? Are they?
Well, it feels like when someone kicks me, it feels a little bit. Someone's hurt. It hurts a little bit.
Right.
Just hurts a little bit.
But I'm not seeing you go down the floor and say, like that.
No.
So it does form protection. We haven't checked it by getting someone to smack his shin, but that wouldn't be a good idea anyway. But they seem good, and there are players that do wear these, quite have to wear these. I know that reason we looked into these. How did we find out about these? I think we found. J-Mac reviewed them on Unisport. I don't think Josh from Soccer Reviews for You is too keen on them. He wears those carbon fibre ones that are really expensive, so we're not going to get them for you until you're a lot older, or you go through, because you have to wear a sleeve with these. The difference is nothing, you don't have to hold these in place, they lock in place good. So you've got the elasticated bit, that's like a compression thing, it's got to be good for your legs, it's got to be. Some for more benefit because it's quite elasticated, so it'll stretch quite a lot, and also the sock will keep it in place, so both ways going, because it's not a rigidly plasticky or carbon fibre-y thing or whatever you want to call it, it holds in place. I never see you, you've never had to, have you ever had to fiddle with a position?
No.
Never?
Well, I had it once because it was, when I put it on, it went forward and then I had to put it back down. It's like...
It went up, you mean?
Yeah, so basically
when you put the sock? When you put the sock up or during the match?
Putting the sock on.
Well, putting the sock on is different. So it's basically stayed on pretty secure. So yeah, just really worth considering. £35 is a lot of money for shin pads, especially if you lose one. So especially so don't lose it again. And all I can say, guys, please, right, you've got that bag.
Yep.
We've got that bag. String bags from Adidas. We put all the kit in there, but for some reason you didn't put it in that day. So as soon as all I can advise you guys out there, get a string bag and put all your football kit in there. Your training kit, so if your training kit's different to the actual football kit if you play football in a team, which is good to do, then put them all together. As soon as you got back from your training or football match, put them in the wash machine, get them washed, hang them up, get them dried, and put them in the bag. Because what's going to happen is sometimes like it happened to us. Friday night, 6 till 7, I've come back from work and what do? I can't find my
Shin.
Or I can't find my shorts. So just put them in as soon as you get them ready. So no rush and no messing. And obviously the mistake you made, you didn't put your shin pads away or didn't put in the wash. And the other thing, should we just show what happens when they reflex them? They're just like, go and show. They're just, you can bend them like all over, and then they just bounce back. It's brilliant. Look, I can just like, and they just bounce back. Don't do it too much. You might do £35 worth, remember? So yeah, they're great. I think they're great. I think great. I mean, they're probably hopefully going to do more stuff and maybe do one that combines an ankle protection together, which would be brilliant. Yeah, we'll have to maybe suggest that. But what do you guys think? Do you think ankle protection is too bulky, too much hassle, not worth it, or what would you see? Because Nike do an ankle protection, G-Form do. I'm sure there's other companies out there, but that's what J-Mac mentioned. He said he'd wear these and then a kind of Nike ankle protection. But that's just maybe a bit bulky, and he only wears low cut generally anyway. You wear low cut boots, you don't wear the soft boots, because a lot of these guys don't believe in soft boots. There's no performance benefit, they're just a trendy thing. And of course, we talked about this last time, Disney, about the thing. Doesn't that look awesome?
Yes.
Without that. The tongue could still be, you can make the tongue a bit smaller as well, so we talked about that. That is just, that's perfect. Nike, take note. Or what do you guys think about that? Nike, take note, please. Obviously, Nike will probably not be watching this video, obviously, but you never know. I doubt it. But take note, that would look awesome. And then you get more people buying, because a lot of people are into the sock ones, which is fair enough. But don't expect to give you any performance improvement, probably. And like they say, the only thing it stops is when you're playing AstroTurf, little bits going in. You still get bits in your shoe though, don't you?
Yeah, loads
From
of
the Predators,
bits.
but the Predator sock is a bit loose at the back. So yeah. Anyway, so generally, it's kind of feedback thing as well as the story behind why we spent another £35 on these. It should take out your money, your own money if you lose it. Anyway, I will next time if you lose it again. Take note. Just a bit of feedback on these. I think they are fantastic. Any criticism of them, or do you think they're just brilliant? Apart from the slipping up a bit when you're putting the sock on? Maybe?
They're hard to get off.
Oh
Very
yes, they're really hard to get off, so you have to help them get them off. But when you pull them and tug them, they don't flex back, so they're a bit hard to get off them. Maybe not trying hard enough. But they're a bit of a mission to get off. But that means they're a good fit. That's a good thing, isn't it? And they're expensive. They're really expensive. I mean, considering you can get probably a pair of standard Nike or Adidas in Sports Direct, and even probably cheaper now. We always buy our stuff from Pro Direct Sports, most of our stuff, because Sports Direct, although we have bought some things, so we're going to do a video about some things we bought from Sports Direct just recently. Sports Direct is good, don't get me wrong, for price, but Pro Direct Sports for a lot of things cheaper, but you've got to try it out first, because the other thing with Pro Direct Sports is you're going to have to wait for them to deliver. And we were worried that these wouldn't come down, although you didn't need them because you didn't have your match anyway. And then you got to pay postage. The postage I think is $3.99 regardless of what you order, £4. But you have to pay for return, so not free returns like you would get with Adidas or Nike. When someone bought from Adidas, nice, and they say free returns. So that's something to factor into the cost. The other thing is, there's a lot to be said about touching and feeling and seeing what they're like. You can't with these because obviously none of the shops do these. We need a shop like Unisport in Manchester.
Yes.
In Manchester, we need one. Please, Unisport, open in Manchester. We'll be happy to come to you and look at your stuff and maybe not buy it and then maybe go to Pro Direct Sports afterwards. But no, there needs to be a good football store where people who are really into their football a lot can get it. And we're not saying I'm certainly not myself, we're not saying we are really high level footballers, but you play a good level, you do a lot of training, don't you? Yeah.
And you paid £70 because 35 and 35 is something.
No, it's for the old pair, so I paid £70 basically, 2 pairs. But it was a long time ago, so I suppose I don't mind so much, because everyone's entitled to lose something, but you're not entitled to lose something because you do something silly, like just dump them on the floor. We're still going to have to find them, so we will hopefully find them eventually. Eventually, and then at least you'll have a spare.
Yes.
So that's it. So let's finish my episode. You're waffling too much.
Please like and subscribe to this channel, and see you next time. And peace out.
Any comments below, please make comment, feedback, what you think, any advice you could give us, because we're still learning, aren't we, about what works, what doesn't work, what training works, what doesn't work. Trying to get better, aren't we?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks a lot. Say bye-bye.
Bye.